There Can Only Be One. Find out who wins the chain right here on Rap Game.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Congratulations!
Run it.
Are we supposed to be saying?
Run it.
Okay.
Run it. Run it. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Leather.
Yo, I gotta tell you, this song goes hard. I like this from Street Bud. What you guys
Street Bud,
think?
man.
I mean, look, biggest supporter right here.
12 years old on the scene, man.
Yo,
Street.
the winner of the Rap Game. We gotta congratulate Street Bud.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations to you guys too for tuning in tonight. You are watching the Rap Game after show here on AfterBuzz TV. Make sure you check us out on AfterBuzzTV.com. Check us out all over social media at AfterBuzz TV. I'm Joshua Johnson. You can find me on social media at JJ the Talented.
Did you forget?
I almost forgot. Did you catch that?
I was gonna finish it for you though. I got you.
I almost forgot my own what do you call it?
Handle.
Yeah, there you
Wow.
go.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
losing
okay.
it. I'm losing. I gotta run my checkup. That's what I get. I'm thinking. I got money on my mind right now. Running my checkup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna run your checkup, Miss Rochelle
Yes, I
Pollard?
am. So if you got some money to send me, you can definitely follow me and send it in my DMs at Roach Baby. That is ROACHBAYBEE. And if you got some extra checks, please pass it to my friend Nino.
Yeah, I'm
Hey.
down with that. I'm with that. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Nino. You can catch me at Nino Llanera on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Catch me on Vero. That's a new thing now.
That's the thing.
Vero
Yeah,
social
that's
media or Vero something. Catch me on there too. I'm gonna be on there too. Let's go.
Okay.
What up,
Ain't no
man?
passing
Oh,
the
you know-
check.
And building his own empire.
Building his own empire, Mr. B.
Hey,
all day.
I still take checks too, baby. I still take checks too. You know it's your boy Jimmy Vibert, Twitter, Instagram, at Big Your Own Dad. Hats are restocked. Hit me to get one. Hit my DM, man.
Right, hit his DM. He needs to pay for what he just broke.
I needs it.
Oh man, run that check up. Run
Yeah.
that check my way. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. We just saw this past week the last and final episode of season 4 of the Rap Game,
I'm sad.
where Street Bud was crowned the winner.
Hey.
It's all done.
Yo, he's held it down for Street Bud since the beginning. But
Street.
remember what we said last
Street.
week too.
Bow Bow Wow.
JD didn't get his bow wow. Look, he got his bow wow now.
He
You know what I
does.
mean?
Yeah.
12 years old, youngest winner of the Rap Game to actually have come out that house, matter of fact.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Sure. Well
So-
deserved. Well
Well
deserved.
deserved, for sure.
Kid is hype. The kid is real hype.
I'm excited because he's already at a strategic level, you know, performance-wise. We see it. Bars are just going to get better. So now, being that he's 12, you know, the future looks bright.
Future looks real
He
bright.
seemed like super polished. Like he had a car come out.
Woo,
He had
swaggy.
Right?
he
With the
had-
power wheels? You
Right.
saw that?
Swaggy.
He had those what's the street
signs.
lights out.
Yeah, the street
Street.
signs.
You know what I mean? From his
Yep.
manager, they really played to make sure that the crowd was feeling the whole thing.
How
Definitely.
excited to start your life off, your career off at 12 years old. Like, he's
For
not even
sure.
a teenager.
I
He's
mean,
a real
that's
life
dope.
preteen.
I'm saying, like, we're possibly watching the next Bow Wow.
Yo, but have you seen him on social media recently? Voice changed and everything.
Oh,
Yeah, he's growing
deep.
up.
Yeah.
Check him out. Voice is all getting a little
Okay.
deeper.
Do
You
you
can
think
see.
that's going to affect his rapping, or is it going to be...
No, I don't think so.
So into the street. It's
Oh, that's more for singing, huh?
Street.
When that puberty
lower
hit him.
tone. Street. It's not street. It's street.
Street. Okay.
You think he's going to stay hyped, though?
Street. Yeah.
Oh, side note, if y'all haven't checked JJ the Talented's Instagram out, you definitely should.
Oh man, come on.
You know what I'm saying? He may not have bars, but he
What
has
am I
some
missing?
vocals.
Oh, some guitar.
Whoa,
Some-
thank
and
you.
some vocals too.
I appreciate it.
I'm
I
just
appreciate
saying.
it.
Shoot, but if you ever need a vocalist to hop on your track,
Hey, man.
we got
Confident
JJ.
in
I
over
appreciate
here.
the plug. You know, I'm just here trying to build my empire. That's all.
Oh, we passing it off.
That's all I'm
okay.
saying.
I'm a dunk it because we out here,
Yeah,
baby.
I'm just live and just give you the
You know
alley
what
oop,
I'm
man.
saying?
You just dunk it home. You trying to build my empire.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for that shout
You
out, though.
welcome.
my
I'm just
brother.
saying.
Thank
I'm
you.
just saying.
Thank you.
I did see
appreciate
it. I had to give him a like.
Let's thank you for that. I appreciate it. Let's get into the episode for this week. There Can Only Be One was the name of the episode, and there was only one. But before we get to that, we start off with them picking their beats. DJ Toomp, who we know from, well, I know from T.I.'s track. What was that? What was T.I.? It wasn't. It was his first Atlantic CD, I think.
Yes, the first one.
With Rubber Band Man and all that.
Rubber Band Man. I
No,
can't.
no,
I
no,
can't think of the
before
time.
that
No,
one.
it was that one. Was that the
Before
second
that
one?
Yeah, because
Don't
Rubber
ever
Band Man
try
was
to
on
diss
the
me.
second one
Rubber
that
Band
got
Man.
like more.
That got more
of a
notoriety and
push,
mainstream.
yeah.
You know what?
That's the one I'm talking about
Get
because that's
your
where I
skills
know T.I. from. But he had worked with DJ Toomp, and then go ahead. You want to say something?
No.
Oh,
You're good. You're good.
and then the second producer that was making beats for the kids for this episode was Blessing.
Yes.
Blessed.
Where do we know
Blessed.
him from?
Blessed.
Blessed.
Wasn't
Blessed.
He was a blessing to the kids.
Rolly,
Blessed.
rolly,
He was
rolly.
blessed.
Was it that the song? Oh, I got a rolly, rolly, rolly.
Was that it?
Wasn't that it? Let's look it up on Google.
You know, I got the Android. So, I got that.
Cricket wireless out here.
No, that's because I got my notes. I got my notes.
We go.
Matter of fact, speaking of looking something up, Steven, can you bring up the live chat for us? See if anybody's in there.
Definitely, season
Pretty
finale
please,
episode.
sir.
We got to talk to our people.
Everybody, shout out to the engineer Steven, working the booth tonight.
Steven. Y'all not gonna chat with me? Okay.
I know you're not
Okay.
gonna sit just quiet.
Steven. I thought me some Steven.
Okay, so about this episode.
Yeah, that's right. DJ Toomp and Blessed.
Blessed.
We're picking the beats for the kids.
Yep.
Kids came in, picked their beats, but one of them particularly had a hard time. Jordan
Yeah.
took like forever to pick his beat.
He looked like Jermaine Dupri looked like he was turned off by that. He was
They had to put some sort of like drama
Drama.
into
Right.
the
You
situation.
think so?
I
Right,
feel
right,
like,
right.
you know,
Because everybody else was like, "Oh yeah, I'm feeling that. Okay, cool." And then Jordan comes in, he's like,
I just don't know.
and the mom got
There's
into
too
it.
many options.
Was it just two of it? Didn't they have like two?
Right. This is me acting like Jordan. There's just too many, but it's true. There's too many options. Like,
I mean,
it's hard when you
It
feel
is
when
hard.
you hear a beat and you're like, oh my god, that's dope. That's coming from so and so producer. That's coming from over here. What do I do? Plus, it's the last performance
Right.
for the show.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're in some sort of like pressure.
I
trying to
agree.
pick the right one, right?
Yeah,
You're right about that.
Like imagining listening to someone who's already has a great catalog and all the beats are fire after next after
Yeah.
next. I would have a hard time too. I don't know if all the drama in the episode made it last longer, but I do understand, having a hard time to choose.
Well, that's why you have to go in what you want. You know what I'm saying? If you want a fast pace, so, okay, give me all the fast pace beat. I want it to sound like this. I want it to sound like that. So you got to give them some type of direction instead of saying, hey, let me hear all 200 of your tracks.
Right.
Now
Exactly.
we all up in the thing.
Yeah. Do you think when the kids gave them that direction of where they wanted to go, do you think they actually made the beat on the spot, or did they kind of take a beat that like a shell of a track and maybe add some things
I
to
think
it?
that is skeleton already of what they were gonna do. And then when certain kids said, "Yo, I want 8 bars to intro me in the beginning, and I need this type of beat to hit me in the beginning," I think they added on and laid on that part of the track while they were there. Because everyone can have like some sort of like, even some songwriters come on with just the hook of a song, and they come into the group of their songwriters and they say, "Okay, we need to build this piece of
Around
art."
it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, so I think that's what he probably came with. But nonetheless, it wouldn't be surprise me if B. Cox said, "Okay, let me do this from scratch. What do you want?" Let me just start making my beats, and all of a sudden.
And
he had
speaking
it,
of
you
B.
know?
Cox, I thought it was actually dope to actually see him, over the soundboard, and he's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
let me get that thing." He's like, "Doom." He's like, "Yeah, blah blah blah." I
Yeah.
thought that was
That
dope.
part was exciting.
That was seeing him build the beat like that. A couple people agree with us. Jordan always having some type of trouble when it comes to deciding on things for each challenge. That's Jasmine Jones. Jasmine Jones, thanks for rocking with us, by the way, this whole season. Jordan always had trouble. Yeah.
But it's all good. I mean, like I said, like it's a tough one, especially when you're in that position, trying
And
to
it is
make
the
sure
final.
everything is perfect.
This is the final,
Yeah.
your last
It's
test.
the final, so
Right.
nonetheless, like I feel like there wasn't enough drama in the
In that section of the episode.
or the episode in general. So they had to add something on there because otherwise it was pretty nice. It
I
was
mean,
nice
yeah,
to see
I-
them
Easy breezy.
I feel like they definitely candy coated this episode. Like, even when it came down to everyone's performance, they said everything positive. They were like, they did this good, their growth, blah blah blah.
and which they usually do at the tail end of the
Yeah.
season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you want to see something more
kind
raw.
of like wrap everything up in a nice bow. Like, okay, rap game season 4. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
I like that because it kept us guessing.
It
To
did.
me, I mean, maybe because I'm just, super positive and happy. But I thought it was pretty dope because it kept us guessing. Like, I'm like, like, who do he like? Because everybody he said was just like, I loved it, I liked it, I boom. So it was just like, who he gonna pick?
It's like a Family Matters episode. You want to make sure everything ends in a hug. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
especially when it's with kids. Now, if this was like another competition, like a maybe older people trying to get older artists trying to get signed to So Def, I would definitely want to know what I did wrong for
Right,
me not
facts.
to get the chain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at this point, it's like you don't want to hurt them anymore.
Yeah.
They young.
They are kids.
I remember this one little girl on X Factor, and she didn't get through to the next round, and she dropped to her knees
Oh,
on the ground. Now she's signed to Republic or something like that, so she's fine.
Oh, so
Right.
good.
Which brings me to say a lot of these kids are gonna do well.
I mean, definitely. They got the exposure just based off the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One thing that is hard for, I mean, even us is being able to build that audience, you know?
Right.
So now that they got that audience there, especially at the age that they are at, it's their job to capitalize on that
And keep
audience there.
them wanting to come back.
That's
Like
right.
we keep y'all coming back to
That's
watch
right,
the show.
because
Shout
we
out to you guys.
do this over here.
After they picked the beats, they all sat down for a catered dinner. They came back to the house
Which
and
is
had a
dope.
catered dinner,
Right.
which was cool.
Shout
We've
out
seen
to
that in
fried
past
chicken.
seasons.
Yeah, you know, going
Did they have
over
fried chicken?
some memories.
Yeah. Memories.
Yeah,
I
kind
always
of
like
reliving
that.
the season.
Chill.
Ew.
It's
I
still
remember
so
that.
hard for me to watch that.
Yeah, that's really
I
cringe.
cringe. Like,
Yeah, I know, right?
She
Oh,
made
man.
it funny though. I was like, I was just gonna be like, it was such a hard topic for her in the beginning, and now it's just more like a ha, you kind of diss Jenny.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, that could have been your career, girl. You could've
Right,
calmed
right,
down.
right. And we've met Jenny. We had her when
was
JD
dope.
was
Jenny
here.
was
Yeah, she was
dope.
cool.
She's
She was
cool.
cool.
Jenny Flower. Yeah.
Jenny Flower. Yeah.
Like, I'm jealous. I didn't meet her.
Oh, you know. Next season,
next
because there will be a 5.
Oh,
There
hell no.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, so they had dinner together. But while they were having dinner, Street Bud talked about the impact once again that not having a dad has had on him and his mom, and how that was tough for him. We heard that before in the last couple episodes, but he's bringing it home again. That really had an impact on him. He's 12 years old. He's going into like these formidable years as a teenager, in which you really wish you do. A lot of times had that other missing parent who's not there.
Yeah, no,
I think
definitely.
it was big on him as well because this episode, it was like a family reunion. And you always see what you don't have when you are around people that do have it. So everybody's
true,
parents
yeah.
is coming around and they're all 5 now. Look at my dad, look at my mom. And kids don't really think like us. If we was to see that, we would never even comment on it. We wouldn't push it because we're grown. We know how that makes you feel. But as kids, like they're like, well, look at my sister, look at my dad, look
Yeah.
at my mom. So I'm sure it kind of did like affect him. Like, dang, like it's just my mom, her homegirl, and like the stylist. You know, like
What was dope though is at the end he was like, now I got to move on and I got to do this for my mom because she's been there with me the whole time. And it's so dope to see his momager, come and call him like
Corey.
her angel.
Yeah.
Corey really putting him in this light. Like if it really wasn't for him, I don't know where I would be.
yeah.
And then too, Corey deserves a whole lot of credit as well.
Oh,
'cause,
yeah.
I remember every episode she always came up with fresh ideas, whether it was designs or props or making that call to get the car out there,
Super
whatever
involved.
the case, So just like Street Bud said, it takes a good artist and a good manager to get the job done.
I love that. When he did that, I was just so happy for them. Like that was so sweet.
It was a very like heartfelt episode.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It was
Yeah.
like I said, like they definitely wanted to end this season off on a good, ribbon and a bow and boom,
But there can only be one Jane.
Yeah.
One chain. And so we go into the performance. TV Johnny brings out the chain.
Yeah.
So
All
deaf,
glistening.
looking fresh and blingy.
Super
glistening.
glistening. Just like JD's pinky ring when he was here last time, which was reflecting off the
That boy
camera
be
light, by
shining,
the way.
Yeah, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That was a heavy piece of
Listen,
jewelry.
it's been getting hard to do these carpets because they be coming down here shining.
Yeah.
And
So Jimmy's like, hey.
look, I'll be like, I'm just trying to make it towards next month. All right, okay. The first is around the corner. I'm making these calls. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm just saying,
Jimmy's like,
it
can I
be
hold my
hard.
pinky
It be
ring?
hard.
I know you wearing my rent on your hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were my year of
loans.
rent, okay?
Right? My salary.
School loan.
Right. My rent
For
for like
sure.
a year.
Yeah.
More, probably.
More
For
yes.
sure. And then after TV Johnny brings out the chain, we go backstage and the families come.
Yep.
I like this. In the, past seasons, we've seen the families
Always like
come.
that, yeah.
Family
Yeah.
arrives. It's always a heartwarming moment. Ricky's mom and sister and aunt come. Rapunzel's dad and brother came. Street Bud's cousin and project manager came.
Who brought the signs? Who brought the street
Shout out to
signs?
them.
Right.
Once again, man, good team. You
Good,
need a
great
good team,
team.
around you.
Did anybody additional show up for Jordan or Lil Bree? Did I miss that? I don't.
No,
I think somebody came with
Lil
a brother.
Bree, I think it was
With a
her
brother.
mom was there. I know it definitely was an older lady there.
Okay.
Yeah, there were a couple
And,
people for Lil
manager
Bree.
was there, of course.
I don't
Well,
remember.
Rapunzel, her brother.
Her brother, yeah.
Her
Which
brother.
they're really close
Rapunzel was
with.
there.
Yeah, Rapunzel's brother.
Because she
was
said
there.
it's been 2
And dad.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jasmine says, seeing the families are always nice to me. AC, yep, Corey's very creative. Best manager on all seasons.
Ooh.
Wow.
I mean,
You agree? What do you
once
think?
again, I felt like she had a strong. I think out of all the managers this season, she was the strongest, hands down.
Well, no,
Corey, yeah.
Rapunzel's momager.
Oh
No,
yeah.
hold on.
Tiki.
If
Rapunzel's
you
mom.
really want me to keep it 100, she's a good like best
Hype.
friend type hype
Yeah.
up. Like yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I
what
think
I'm
she
saying?
went the extra mile too for Rapunzel on a couple of occasions, trying to get things done, getting in the
She
booth.
did for sure.
I think she
Didn't she win a challenge with someone else? Or no?
Yeah, she did. But I think she looked what she looked like. It just looked like aggressive in the way where it wasn't like a strategical type of aggressive. It was an aggressive towards building her her artists, like artist hype or whatnot. I think Jimmy might have
Kinda
been
like
thinking
low-key.
like Corey thinks like a true like artist manager,
Yeah.
and has everything set, everything laid. This
Yep.
is what we should do. This is blah 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 blah. We might not just have seen that on TV for Tiki. But I feel like she might have had that same type of passion. But what we saw was Corey being very, very, like, he's an artist already, because he is, but he's already on that level, so one needs to make sure that ABC is laid out to make sure that he wins that chain.
I mean, once again, too, Street Bud came in already with his own merchandise. You know, once again,
Yeah.
beforehand, everything
pretty
set.
polished.
You know, already doing birthday
Polished,
parties
right.
set. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
So-
Already have the experience.
Exactly, and
is true.
that just all comes with a strong team.
Jasmine Caldwell says, I was just amazed that Street had a project manager. I'm like, this kid is a package.
Man.
I mean, just take a look. But
It shows, though. You know, it shows.
Yeah.
Jordan, I mean, we'll talk about this soon. Jordan got called out, was it first, or was it...
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jordan was first.
Jordan got called out first, right?
Oh,
No, Ricky
Yeah,
Biddy.
Ricky Biddy got called out first.
right.
Jordan got called out fourth, right?
2nd.
Yeah, second to last. But you look at him, his mom is just his manager, but they don't come from like the entertainment side, right?
I don't think she
Whatsoever.
knows
No.
Exactly.
ins and outs of managing. I think she's
Exactly.
just there just as a
To
mom.
support.
Supporters.
Support.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
To
see a whole
support.
different side of that, and then you look at Jordan. He didn't have any experience whatsoever for like besides performing
Yeah.
like on the rap game stage. So you compare like a Jordan to a Street Bud and how they've been working, you know, and the caliber that they've been working at is totally different, which is crazy because I never thought about that until now. Like Street Bud's been performing at these, you know, these celebrities'
Birthday parties.
and all this other stuff. While some of these kids, it's the first time they're ever on stage.
Walked in the house without any performance experience.
That's nuts. That's crazy.
Man, that's why I always say, like, prepare for what you pray for. And I say that as in, like, you know, you prepare, this is what you want, and then when the opportunities come, you're ready. If you ain't what do you guys say? If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Yeah.
And that was just the perfect example for us all. Like,
Definitely.
he was doing it already, so when it
When
came up, when the opportunity came.
Also, too, I feel like you gotta have that hunger, and like I say that because I actually had an example out here. I had a few people, they wanted to become an artist, whatever the case. They said that they had a show. Jimmy, come on out. Okay, sure. We went there. It was a birthday party, maybe 5-10 people there. They were like, nah, we're good. I'm like, wait, y'all invited me out here. You guys have a stage there. I don't care if there's two people there.
They didn't wanna perform?
This is what you guys want to do, right? Do it. Nah, there's not enough people here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, what if that one person has a million followers?
Yeah.
What's up then, right?
Right.
They're like, I don't want to do it, blah,
What if
blah,
that
blah.
one person
So-
was an
yeah,
A&R
see.
from Republic
Exactly,
Records?
right.
from
You never
Def
know.
Jam? You never
So
know.
that
the ego
know.
can get in your
My
way.
point is, if you really want to do it bad, you'll
matter.
You
will
do it for
figure
one.
out a way to do it. Exactly.
Yeah.
No matter if
100%.
it's 1 or 100 people there,
Right.
you're
Yeah.
gonna do it because it's not about that. It's about you doing what you love.
And it's about continuously working on the skill.
On that
Yeah,
craft.
that hunger,
Right.
man.
Not craft, yeah.
Ooh, it's getting so deep up in here. On the
Hey man, look, last episode, man. I hope y'all
TV.
taking notes out there. I'm telling you.
So before the performance, Mulatto showed up.
Yeah. Shout out to
Mulatto,
Gina.
Season 1. Shout out to Miss Mulatto.
Yep. The
Still doing her
original.
thing.
She's doing
you
her
could
thing.
say.
Her mixtape is pretty good. Y'all should check it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's still beefing
Plug.
with Lyric.
Oh,
No,
that
no,
was.
no.
Oh,
I think
Remember
that's
that?
over. But yeah,
yeah,
hey,
that was a tough one.
it was.
That was
It
some
was.
shots fired. If you haven't
I
seen that
remember
it.
or heard that whole situation, you should look it up. All y'all.
They
'cause
was
that
on some grown woman stuff, man.
right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bars was on some Remy Ma, Nikki.
Oh,
Right.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it got rough.
It got rough.
Yeah.
I'm not even. Yeah.
But
Mulatto showed
that's
up
the
doing
rap
her
thing.
thing. Jermaine had her back. But then we get into the performances. Lil Bree. shows up with the
I thought-
So
convict.
ahead of her time.
Yeah, I thought it
Jumpsuit.
was a great performance. I mean, starting it off with the freestyle.
Ooh,
I
come
thought
on,
she was
somebody.
going
hard, right?
I thought she was gonna stand there and wait for the beat to come in, but nah, she just
Nah,
off the
she
rip,
just attacked
hopped out the suit, was popping, throw that joint.
I think her drop was dope, especially like the whole vibe to begin with or whatnot, like inmate 77 or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, 004.
Right.
Like, you know, was here introducing Queen Kong, you know, as her alter ego that she's been rocking with for the longest time or whatnot. She has a couple fan accounts out there. Shout out to Queen Kong on Instagram who hit us up that first week and
Matter of fact, she did, yeah.
and reposted our video, which Lil Bree and her manager reposted as well too about the rap
Nice.
game for AfterBuzz. But yeah, I think she was dope. I think you're right. She's way beyond her
She
16-year-old
is. You can
self.
tell. You
I
can
think
tell.
for sure, like if she could just open up for like Paul Wall or somebody from the South, a T.I. concert or something, like somebody's gonna get her. Like I have no
Somebody's
doubt that she's just way before her time.
Somebody's gonna hear of her
yeah.
after this whole situation.
so good.
They're gonna reach out to her. I mean, she's doing really well on social media. She's like killing it on
Yeah.
social media. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna continue to kill it. Like what I said, remember, once she hits that 17, 18-year-old year,
Yeah.
things are gonna pop for her because more than the demographic of 10 to 14-year-olds are gonna listen to her. More people are gonna see her lyrics and see how true they are and how well she raps, and somebody's gonna grab her.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Agreed. She's ahead of her time. I agree. After that was Jordan. So fresh, so fly, so deaf.
Glad he took off his glasses. In the
Come
middle
on,
of-
He
somebody.
threw his glasses
Right,
down in the
yeah.
middle. Why I like his glasses.
Yeah, the glasses are dope, but
I do too, but
know.
you
He was
can't let
trying.
that
Shine, yeah.
overshine who you are. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he did take them off, it showed growth.
I think it was smart
Which
that
was
he
good.
did that.
Super
At least
smart.
had a little bit with the glasses on, and then some of the.
I think it was his
performance with
training
glasses off.
wheels.
Right, yeah.
I think it was his
good
training
point.
wheels. Like, you know, like at first he was all shy. He put on the glasses. He became this super macho person. Well, not even necessarily macho in a negative
Jordanaire.
way. It's just, he had his alter ego. And then now he can do without. Take the training wheels off.
Yeah.
Which is good. Which like they showed in the show, we've seen him grow a lot.
oh,
Which is good,
tremendously.
you know, come from cussing on stage to, you know, actually remembering lyrics now.
Right.
You know what?
Oh, he did used to forget his
And
lyrics.
it's all a part of the process. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
So imagine all the 3 months that he was there or 2 months that he was there. Imagine all that work he put in to
He
become
going in.
where he is now. So imagine where he's going to be in the next year after he continues to keep the craft.
And then, too,
Yes, he is a
he's-
good package.
Yeah.
He's got a very unique flow. I'm telling you, that flow not a lot of people have. So if he continues to work on that, we'll be hearing
He
from
could
him.
shoot for the J. Cole. You know what I mean?
Who has the better lyrics, Lil Bree or Jordan?
Lil Bree.
Lil Bree because
Bree.
hers hit more.
It's
but
raw.
Jordan's flow is on that, but it's quick though. You know what I'm saying?
Lil Bree is more raw. And for people who did grow up, you know, in the hood, or you know, they can relate to that.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
is a little more commercial, but it is great. And for the first time, I actually like really was like, dang, like he's really good. And I
can
do
spit.
see why he was able to compare himself to the greats to that certain extent. I was like, oh yeah, he can do this.
It's hard for me to pick between those two because I feel like they both have really deep lyrics. I want to go with Bree right now because I've really connected to some of her lyrics and I'm way older than her. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna say my age, but I'm way older than her. You know what I mean? Like,
Somebody out there says the problem with Bree is that she keeps rapping about Houston too much. What do you think?
I mean,
I think she's just proud of where she comes from, and then two, maybe she hasn't done a lot of traveling, so that's all she knows.
You don't have to do travel to not talk about your, drop your city's name every two
right?
bars,
But you
though.
know, you rap about what you know.
She's proud,
So
yeah.
I think she's just proud of that's what she knows right now. But I think that's what we just have heard throughout this whole season. I think she has other things in her pocket.
I'm
that
sure
are,
she
you know,
does.
That are ready. The arsenal's ready to go.
Yeah, Houston. I mean, plays a huge impact in her lyrics, though.
Yeah.
You
It
can
does.
hear like the Houston type delivery too.
I mean, we all know the South had such a big come up in hip hop in the early 2000s. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on, somebody.
So
ATL took over for that.
They did. I mean, right now, in a way, ATL still
Oh,
doing
Migos.
their thing. You know, yeah. I mean, you know, Migos, QC. Shout out to Coach K. All that good stuff.
After Jordan, we had Street Bud came out in the
Street-
Power Wheels.
Killed it.
he killed it. Like,
And then, you know what's crazy? I ain't even gonna say about all the props and everything. You saw by the crowd's response.
Man.
Him
You
as an
saw
artist in
how
general, and how
wild
he
they was
was.
going. You
He
know,
can
His
get a
fit,
crowd
though,
hype.
his
He
fit,
can
though.
rock a
was
crowd.
fresh.
Yeah, his fit was fresh,
his
yeah.
fit was fresh.
Dang,
yeah.
I didn't remember his fit.
He had the all
jacket,
white.
The
jacket
white
with the-
pants, white thing,
Yeah,
had
with
the
some
shirt
pops of
going
color in
down.
it.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
so impressed. Even like Bless was like hella lit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like
right.
then somebody gave Jermaine Dupri daps. Like
Right,
you know that's like
energy
a-
is fire.
Right.
like if
And-
somebody do that, you know you did it.
And JD takes that into like heavy consideration. The fact that the people around him are saying,
Definitely.
"Hey, this is who we like." We saw that with Monty. Monty came as a surprise.
Monty
Being honest,
was a
He did.
surprise.
he was a surprise
He
to a lot
was,
of people
yeah.
because
Happy.
people really thought that Lil Key was going to win that season.
Yeah.
But JD was like listening to all the experts and friends around him saying, "No, Monty has what it takes. Monty is who you like."
Right.
Which too, Nino did. You see Monty at the Global Spin Awards?
I missed him. He
You
was
missed him?
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was
Yep, I
there. I
caught him.
missed him. Did you catch him on the carpet?
Yep. Working still,
Definitely.
grinding. You know, I told him and keep it up, and he's like, appreciate that. So
I can't wait
Shout
to
out
see
to Monty.
what else he's going to be doing. I mean, he's dropped a couple songs here and there or whatnot, but his full on project, because I think he's the only one currently signed to So Def.
Because Mulatto's not.
Mulatto's
nah.
not signed
What
to
about
So
Nova?
Def.
Yeah,
Nova,
Mulatto,
I don't
nah.
think is signed to So Def. I saw him at a picture in front of Atlantic Records, so I don't know if he signed Atlantic or whatnot. You know what I mean? But it could be like a shared distribution situation with So
Maybe.
Def as his managers, and then he's going to go with a different type of label or whatnot. You never know what's going to happen or whatnot.
I wonder what the details though of their arrangements are with So
I
Def.
think they offer the contract, and it's up to you if you want to sign that contract or not.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Mulatto decided not to sign it because she wasn't. It just wasn't in her books at the moment, and I think that's okay. That's okay. You know, maybe that's not exactly what they wanted at the moment. And JD totally respect that. He said it when he interviewed here with us. So, but I feel like Street is gonna stay for sure with So
Yeah,
Def?
I feel so too. Yeah.
I think they're gonna hold on to him pretty tight. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
But Monty, I think he's still signed to So Def. So it'll be exciting to see what he comes out with.
This is a perfect time for him too, because we're in a music era of just being lit. And,
Yeah.
And
I'm not
he's
even
got
gonna lie,
that
I was
exact
in bed
energy.
like, hey.
Ricky Biddy came on after Street, but with her "You Can't Be Like Me" bars.
Yo, she
So
surprised
proud of
me.
her.
Did she
How
surprise
so?
anybody else?
How
Me
so?
too.
Because she rapped differently again, which I think was dope. Remember, I kept on saying, I mean, let's be real. It was definitely different from what she usually raps.
It
Raps like.
definitely was.
It was kind of the same for
I
me,
didn't
but
even-
different.
yeah.
I think I
There
know
was
what you're
something
saying.
different, and I think like her flow and her cadence was just a little different, which I like because I wanted her to continue that same way that she rapped the last time we saw her. You know what I mean?
Right,
I was like,
right.
yo, you go towards that direction and stay a little bit less away from Nicki Minaj. Ish type stuff. I think you could do something with it.
I thought it was so age appropriate. I am so proud of her.
Oh, that too. I'm happy
Like
about that.
it was just such a OMG girls tour. I was like, oh, this is
OMG
perfect
girls.
for her.
Okay.
Right?
They
no,
not around no more, are they?
Nah, Ray Janae got a
Okay.
baby sister now. You know, them
Oh,
T.I. daughter is popping.
They busy.
But no, it was so age appropriate. I loved it. I adored it. I was extremely proud of her. I was so happy for her because that's somebody who I've seen her grow for sure. So shout out to you.
Rickie's definitely that pretty girl rap. The like almost like Mean Girls on the playground, kind of like, well, you know, we're the ones who are cute. You're
can't sit
not.
next to us.
You can't sit next to us. You
gotta
know,
wear
like,
pink
we're
on-
hot. You're not.
What is it? Ooh,
Pink
That's
on
that-
Wednesdays.
Pink on Wednesdays.
I feel like that's the vein that Ricky Biddy is in, and I don't think she's gonna leave that anytime soon.
No,
Like I
She's on
think
13
she's
now.
got a future in entertainment.
I do too.
Once again, if it's rap, this is just my opinion.
Disney
I'm
Channel?
not sure.
I don't know if it's
But
hip hop.
yeah,
I don't know
think
if it's rap
She
either.
got
I agree with
future,
you on that. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's hip hop or if
True.
it's rap.
Her Instagram, I think, says actor.
Yeah,
Actor,
I could definitely
rapper.
see that. I could
Yeah.
definitely
I
see
can see
her
it.
gearing
I
towards
can
something
too.
else, because she definitely has that look. I feel like a lot of people, a lot of CDs, casting directors would want to talk to her and see what they could do with her.
Yeah, I can see that. After Ricky Biddy, the last one was Rapunzel. I don't talk long, but I talk strong.
I
Yo,
loved
I like
it.
that.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked her
I love when
performance.
she dropped.
Came on as a boxer, you know, switched it up as far as the model type, you know.
That was her
showed
dad that
us.
was holding the mirror and everything too, which
I
was
got
dope.
all the smoke,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah, that was dope that her dad came up and introduced, or was with her in the beginning of the intro. She killed it. I think she looked great as well too. Performance was hype, I think, as well. This is why maybe she was there second to last, and I think he did do it in order of what he thought was.
You think so?
I think so.
So JD talked to the producers that were around him, Blessed and DJ Toomp, I think Brian Michael Cox, Rufus, and they said Jordan is lyrical. The makeover helped his confidence. What do you guys think about that?
For sure.
definitely.
Agreed.
Ricky was lit.
She was.
They like Rapunzel's routine. Street Bud is a star and entertainer, they said.
Yeah.
Star and entertainer. And then Lil Bree can rap and look like a star.
I agree 100% with everything they said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we get into the actual chain ceremony. And the remarks that JD had about them was he was slightly concerned about the entire group from the very beginning. I think we were
I was too. Oh my god.
The very beginning, we were like, what is this season?
Yeah,
What is
for
this?
sure.
Oh,
Coming from Lil Key?
It definitely wasn't like it came off hot. It came off like.
It came off like,
I mean, we were super excited about
trajectory
the
was
break.
like,
That's the one that we were
were.
super excited about.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we kind of just fell into this. When Jimmy and I started off the season, it was just kind of this
Yeah.
straight type of
straight
line.
Didn't go up.
No,
It
it
didn't.
didn't. There wasn't like
on the
super,
bottom.
you know.
But then it wasn't until later on in the season, I remember watching a JD interview. He said he purposely chose artists that need work done.
Right,
You know,
right,
he didn't want the ones ready now because he wants the rap game to be a rap boot camp. Start them off scratch and build them up.
wants
Which
to
we
hold them.
definitely saw
Yeah.
by the end of this season here.
He
because they
definitely
all
succeeded.
grew in certain ways.
They grew
Yeah.
up immensely
Yeah.
in this season.
That's why it was so tough.
But the beginning was rough.
Which
It
is
was
cool
rough.
because that gives hope to these kids on Instagram hashtagging the rap game, right?
Exactly, that's
that might
what it
not have
does,
the
yeah.
300,000 followers or the whatever followers that these other people have got or have gone viral already.
Yeah.
He's picking from what he sees and thinks is talent. This is why he brought Jordan on. You know what I mean?
This is why he
Jordan.
brought Jordan on, Ricky.
Jordan, who he called a badass cursing kid. Rapunzel, he thought was too cool in the beginning. Street Bud, he wasn't sure who Street Bud was until he told the story. And then with Ricky, he felt Ricky wasn't totally into what was going on.
Right.
And then Lil Bree, he thought she could wrap circles around everybody, but tone down her star power a bit too much.
Like she can deliver more. Which is why I think
Right.
she also wanted to introduce Queen Kong out there
Yeah.
to show him that I could definitely, climb
I
out the
does
trenches.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
Pretty much.
Lil Bree is not going anywhere for sure.
No.
I hope not.
Yeah. And then we get to the actual handing out of the chain. First one to go was Ricky. Agree or disagree?
Not
Agreed.
surprised. Yep.
That wasn't very surprising.
No.
Yeah.
If this reads like a hit list, especially, we all kind of knew.
I
that
think
Ricky
it
was
does
gonna
because I
be
think he's
the
been doing
weakest
that
link.
every last episode. He reads it like a hit list. So yeah, so Ricky gone.
Ricky gone.
Not taken away from the growth that she has.
Not
Just-
at all.
She has
yeah.
had growth. Jordan was next.
I was
Surprising?
It was surprising
Because his growth was
I
great,
was
too.
surprised.
because he had a whole lot of growth.
Yeah.
A whole lot.
Yeah.
Of growth.
That confidence really took us all.
Yeah.
It did. Yeah.
I think they were just so impressed with how Rapunzel was super consistent with everything. That's why she stayed at the level she was at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She didn't have like too many downs. You know what I mean? Compared to everyone else, she kind of just we said Rapunzel kind of just rode. She had her ups, but she also just rode it.
Road.
Yeah, she never
right,
had no
right.
downs,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. So I think that's why he got put at 4 versus 3, which
Yeah.
I would have thought initially to switch him, but I think I'm okay with it now.
Well, 3 was Lil Bree.
I was surprised in that as well.
I was surprised at that too.
I was
Yeah.
expecting if
Switch
not
it.
1, 2.
I thought Lil Bree would be 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought too.
I thought final would be Brie and Street.
Street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But then again, Rapunzel is great.
Well, then the last 2 in the room, Rapunzel and Street Bud.
Rapunzel and Street.
When that happened, did you know, or at what point did you know that, or did you think it was Street Bud? Did you pick Street Bud from the beginning of this
Yeah.
episode?
That performance.
I mean, based off last episode, and then after I saw the performance, I knew. I was like, Street. Even though I got spoiled on Friday, the episode I saw on
Instagram,
Twitter,
man.
but still,
Well, that's
watching
what
Get you
I
before
still
Pacific
see-
time zone,
yeah.
man. Come on, man. Spoiler alert.
I saw it during the performance because I saw him come out in the car and what he was wearing, and just the crowd was hyped. I was like,
I mean,
Star
yeah,
power.
They was turned.
And once
yeah.
again, referencing back to last week when we said JD still needs to look for his Bow Wow, that he was it. You know what I mean? We thought Lil Poopy might have been it back in the day as well
Yeah.
too, but I think this was 100% it.
Yeah. So
Shout out
after-
to Brockton. We still here.
After Rapunzel left, it was all Street Bud.
Right?
Yeah.
Street.
I mean,
He went
deserved it,
all
you know?
out there.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know what I think
Straight.
sealed it for Street Bud was the fact that in the last episode, when they were in the interview with Tiana Taylor,
Everybody
she
else.
asked every
said
single
Street.
person, if you're not the winner, who do you think should be the winner?
said
Everyone
Street.
said
They
Street
spoke
Bud.
into
Everybody said
existence.
Street.
Huge
Yeah.
endorsement for Street Bud
Right.
if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, of course.
If every one of your competition is saying you should win it, then I think he picked the right person.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You should
Speak
win
it
it.
into existence. One day I'm gonna win an Emmy.
There you go.
You heard it first right here.
Exclusive.
One day I'm gonna beat Nino for an Emmy.
Oh,
Spoken to existence again.
see you at the show, Steven.
No, but I think that he put it all out there for sure. Like, he didn't leave nothing behind. He was lit. He danced. He rapped. He brought all his props. He looked at fly. He had the energy. He threw the water. I was just like, this is his concert. Like, for sure. Like, I was really impressed. I watched it 3 times. I was like, wow, this is really good.
You really liked it.
You a super fan.
Oh, why you think I'm here? Hello. I'm not here done for nothing.
Okay, AFTERBUZZ reference. Go ahead.
There you go.
Yeah, that was well deserved though.
Yeah. High five. Shout out to Street Bud.
Big congratulations to Street
bud.
Bud.
Street Bud, run that checkup, my man.
Yeah.
Run that checkup.
Send some here.
What were your highlights for this season, though? Looking back on the season, any highlights?
Man, when the last season came back, ooh.
Oh yeah.
That was the best.
For the battle?
Come on, the battle. That was the best.
Battle.
That was the
good.
best, man.
Battle was good.
The battle was good. I think
Feature
the
Nada, all of them.
the transformation, I think, like for all of them, like their looks and like how they wanted to, Jordan's straight up different look when they cut his hair and all that other stuff. That was a cool moment for me because I feel like that's when they realized, yo, I'm an artist. You gotta make this work, make this happen. I feel like it was a turning point for a lot of people right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be my highlight when Jordan had his transformation, because it was a real visible transformation with that haircut.
Yeah.
Like we saw before, was it Tally who didn't cut her hair?
Tally didn't cut her hair, and it was a little different. Imagine if she did. I mean, granted, hair is important to people.
It's very important.
But but he was like, I'm gonna take a chance, and not a lot of people do in this instance take a chance. So
Right. Someone said when they hit the split.
When Tiki hit that split,
Tiki
was
the hype man.
Yo, when Ricky was like, shot fire, shot fire, shot fire. I was like,
oh yeah.
Once Tiki got out of the booth, how about that? Once Tiki got out of the booth.
She got in the
she was really funny this episode.
Yeah.
I mean,
She was hype. She went hard for her artist though, for sure.
She did.
She was taking the video of the doing the video. I think it was Lil Breeze video. That was a challenge. Yeah.
Oh, with
she
the
trying
spray?
to go the extra mile with the spray paint and the sign and everything.
Killing it.
Highlights for sure. Chat room, let us know what your highlights were. We saw one with the Tiki hitting that split. Any other ones?
And shout out to you guys for always coming on and talking with us here during
Definitely.
the Racket. We
Every
love that.
Monday. We appreciate
Thanks
y'all.
for hitting us
For
on
sure.
Twitter and Instagram and everything.
and
So
saying
shout
we
out
all
to you guys.
deserve a
Definitely.
Grammy.
And
Emmy?
An Emmy.
I appreciate you.
And I mean, and don't forget, we're gonna come back next season too. So watch out for that.
Season 5.
We get to
is
come back, you
confirmed.
guys?
Yeah, we get to come
Season
back.
5 is confirmed. Look, Jimmy's like,
If Jimmy,
I'm always here. All right. So.
if Hollywood Jimmy, comes back, hopefully.
Oh
You know what I'm
snap!
saying?
Oh snap!
Season 5,
Damn.
Rap Game is back. Shoot, what else, guys?
I mean, what do y'all expect for season 5, man?
I want to see more heat, more
Yeah,
fire. I
what-
want to see more drama. I feel like we didn't see it.
It's a kid show,
lot
man.
this-
So what you
No,
expect?
we've seen it. We've seen it in like seasons 1 and 2. We saw the managers get into it. We saw,
Oh, yeah.
we didn't really see that this season.
Oh, yeah, whenever they switch the kids.
I wanna
in the
see-
Because
manager.
wasn't this season kind of like?
It definitely
Yeah, it was
was.
different. I want to see a
definitely.
preseason process of how they actually pick
That'd be dope.
the kids.
Oh, like
the
before the
screening
rap
process.
game
Yeah,
special.
before the rap
That's a
game
good
special.
idea.
Like American
You know
Idol.
what I mean? Or imagine
Right,
if you had
right.
like an open call. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That they could record one. I want to see something like that. Something different. It's season 5. Let's change it up a little bit.
Oh,
We've
Cinco de Mayo.
seen artists on Instagram who we're aware have been hitting us up. I'm sure you
Oh,
guys
all the
too.
time.
Oh, yeah, we're
about
too-
trying to get on the show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And some
definitely.
of them are dope.
Yeah. no,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. I got one guy in mind. He continues to grind.
Who is it? Your boy Truth?
Truth, yeah,
Yeah.
man. Hey, shout out to him.
Who came on the show.
He's out of Florida. He
spit.
hopped on the after show.
He did.
He spit. And I was on Instagram the other day. He's still spitting bars for JD, having all of his fans tag JD.
Yeah.
JD, if you don't put him
JD,
on the
check
show,
that
man, I
out.
don't know what you doing, man.
One
but
day I feel like
Shout out
he's
to-
gonna get
like
it. He
the
gotta be
plug.
consistent
no,
with it. Now,
he's
doing it.
got the grind.
Yeah, he's got the
as
grind,
long
for
as you
sure.
got that, everything else will
And
work
truth,
out.
when you
man.
get on the rap game, don't forget, come in here. Let us know the exclusive. Let us know what's up. We definitely love to have you.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you're right.
Throw it out to
And
existence.
you don't even need the rap game to get in there, to get in the game.
Right
You
now,
don't.
make
If
it
if he doesn't
SoundCloud,
make it.
make some tracks, Put that on thing, man.
Hello.
Get your paper up, man. Build up your audience. That's all,
Run
man.
that checkup.
You know,
Get your merch out there, man. Do the damn thing, man.
So plug again. Get your merch up. So
Hey,
you know he
man,
just
you
restocked.
come to the rap game after show to
He
get
just
some facts
restocked.
out here. Hey, yeah, we out here though, building my empire.
Okay, but since we talking about plug, do y'all see my hair?
Okay, shout him out. Shout him out.
But look, I was rewatching last episode and he was over here busting up because my hair was glistening.
It was so flawless.
Hey, if it's that good, let me get some.
Lauren, help him. We're gonna have to make a sew-in or something. But she got y'all. Thank you, girl.
We got a couple. Before we go, we have a couple more favorite moments. Ricky had a one-sided beef with Rapunzel.
One-sided beef.
one-sided.
That was good. Don't leave me hanging.
It definitely
was
was
good.
one-sided because Ricky kept talking
Rapunzel,
about it.
yeah, comedy.
Rapunzel was like, yeah, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
have Cardi B as a guest. That would be dope.
You know what
I
we
don't know
didn't
about
do
that. I mean-
was unfortunately this season we didn't have any guests on this season. We didn't have any call-in. Remember we did that call-in?
Oh yeah, we did.
We had a call-in.
Right,
We had a call-in.
exactly.
What were we thinking?
We had a call in this season.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, we had people calling this season.
The rap game.
Yeah. Was that
I
on the
must
rap
have
game?
not
No,
been
no,
there.
no.
How you showing the rap game?
I don't remember that episode.
Nino be grinding and working that he
I don't
be
know about that,
forgetting what
bro.
platforms he's on.
Fake
What
news.
shows.
Busy.
Fake news.
If you wanna follow me to keep up with what I'm doing, maybe you can
Nino's
follow it.
Another
POV
plug.
schedule.
Another one.
Hey, for sure. Matter of fact, if they want to follow you, Nino, where can they follow you at?
Yo, so why don't we start from? Why don't we just do this whole ending thing and we can
Aw,
go
we
ahead.
doing all the plugs now?
Yeah,
Okay,
we-
cool.
We might as well, you guys. You know you can
well.
find me, your
Yeah.
boy. Find me, JJ the Talented, all over Twitter, Instagram. You know what it is. Maybe soon to hit Vero. Also want to give a shout out to our engineer Jeff, who's been with us night
Yes.
yes.
who's been rocking with us for the season, doing his
Homie
thing, and
Jeff.
also for our fill in the night, Steven doing his thing. Thank you for that. The voice of God out there. What else?
That was a tough.
I'm thinking, no, for me. I'm trying to think. What else?
All your
What
shout
else?
outs.
What else?
Yeah, did I
Yeah,
hit
you be
everything?
switching up. You be changing clothes.
I don't know.
I know. Got to shout out Native LA. That's the homies brand right there.
Hey,
Gotta shout
they
out
got
them
hats.
out.
This
Okay.
is clean.
Yeah, it's clean, right?
I like that.
Hit up
Nice,
at Native
nice.
LA on.
I need that.
Do they have
on
a
Instagram?
native Boston?
No,
Nah,
nobody cares. I don't.
See, but what I'm trying to pitch you a good marketing, because if you got LA, you start to make Boston, Atlanta, Florida, expand the market.
Right
See,
now
I'm trying
they
to tell
don't.
y'all game, man.
Maybe
I'm trying-
in the
hey.
future. I don't know. But this isn't
Okay.
your
Gotta
plug
build your
time.
brand
This
up.
is my plug time.
Watch.
This is my
Oh,
plug
right,
time.
right.
All
Go
right.
ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, our music's about to run out, so we'll
Okay, take it away. Take it away.
You guys can always find me, the queen of this king, little table right here, at Roach Baby. That is ROACHBAYBEE. You know I gotta shout out my hairstylist, which is Lauren Kitterman. Thank you so much, girl, for hooking me up. You know, Styles and Company on Manchester. Yes, it's another native in LA. Yes, these girls for the girls. Thank you. But yeah, you know I gotta pass the mic to Nino.
Hey. Y'all, thank you once again for a dope season here on AfterBuzz TV for the rap game. Once again, it's your boy Nino. You can catch me at Nino Llanera on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Vero, all that good stuff. Check out my website, thefifthelementmag.com. Don't forget to check out my exclusive with Cardi B coming out next month on thefifthelementmag.com. And shout out to Winston Box for hooking me up with the clothes for most of the season, y'all. Winston Box.
Oh, sponsored out
Use
here.
my code, Nino's POV, for a discount on
Sponsored
your
out
first.
here. Okay.
Dude,
Run
that check up.
That.
run that
Jeez,
check
man.
up.
It's your man Jimmy V. Twitter, Instagram at Be Your Own Dad. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Got my new show, Straight Topics. Drop a new episode every Monday. Just dropped the episode. Matter of fact, go check that out. Building My Empire merch is out there and popping. You know, hit me up in the DM and make sure you build your empire too.
There you go.
For sure. Shout out to JD and the Rap Game, Lifetime, Intuitive Entertainment. Everybody looking forward to season 5. Shout out to our
Yes.
fans who've been rocking with us all season.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you guys in the chat room. Can't wait to see you guys next season. It's been real. I'm a little sad. This is
Yeah,
it.
this is it, y'all.
This is it.
Thank y'all so
And
much.
it's so hard. Oh, you can sing for us.
It's
Come
been a
on.
good panel. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. No, just kidding. Street. I'm just kidding.
y'all.
All right, guys. Peace out. Thank you.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The music expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.